In this lecture, we are going to quickly create some of the files that we'll be needing just to quickly set up things, and then subsequently we'll begin building the UI. So the first thing that we want to do is come inside of base.blade.php. So this is our base file, and you can see here that Bootstrap is already included for us. So if you want to use Bootstrap, you can just leave everything the way they are here. So the next thing that we want to do now is inside of our views folder, we want to create a new folder here. So I'm going to call this auth. So that will be for our login stuff. Then inside of auth, we want to create few files. So the first one will be the register.blade.php. And the second one will be the login.blade.php. So that will be login.blade.php. And then the next one that we want to create here will be activate or activation.blade.php. And then we want to create one more folder here. So the reason why we want to create a partials folder here is to allow us group some of the components that we can reuse in different places in our applications in one place. For example, our navigation bar, we can reuse it in all of the pages. It will be inside of our partials folder. Our error reporting files, they will be inside of our partials folder too. So inside of here, let's just start by saying nav.blade.php. This is going to be our navigation file. And then here we can have a few more files. So the second one will be sources.blade.php. And then the next one, this will be error. So just a generic error that we want to report to the user. We can use this file. And then I want to create one more. These are going to be my validation errors. So when there are validation errors, I want to use this file. So we can actually use the same file for error and validation errors, but I usually like to split them into different files. Okay, so I still messed up something there. There should be a blade before PHP. Blade.php. And then I want to add one more folder here. So these are just our basic setups. Okay, so we'll still add more files later, but to get started, we need all of these files. So this one will be emails. And inside my email, I'm going to just have one file for now. So I'll call this activation.php or welcome.php. So we have created all the files that we need to start with. Let's come inside of home.blade.php. Then let's make some changes here. So here we can say submit.link and app others find the best courses and tutorials. So let's now do a reload on the browser. Okay, so we still have everything displayed nicely. In the next lecture, we are going to add our navigation bar, and subsequently we begin to build the UI for the registration form and also the login form.